Hello guys, welcome to Hang with Oma. It's your girl Oma. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button by the right of your screen and the notification bell beside it so that you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. The thumbs up button is by the left of your screen. Thank you so very much. In today's video, we will be talking about something that is I feel it's personal to me, and I know it's not just me. It's probably same for a lot of people that are watching me right now. But I feel like we don't talk about it enough, just because people don't like talking about death. So I'm going to be talking about it as per personal experience, my personal experience with losing loved ones. I'm going to be talking about it in this video. My main reason for actually talking about this is because I feel like since I started YouTube, talking about emotional stuff kind of helps me. I feel it's therapeutic for me, because after doing such videos, I feel much better. I feel like I've touched certain things that affects me or my mood at that particular point in time, and I feel much better afterwards. So some days ago, it was All Souls Day. If you're Catholic, you already know. If you're not, All Souls Day, it's a day that Catholics pray for the souls of their loved ones that are passed. So yeah, that brought back some memories for me, and I felt like doing this video not just to help my mood, but also I feel like one or two persons out there might also benefit from this. So yeah, that is the main reason for me doing this video. People do not talk about death enough, and for good reason. Nobody wants to talk about things that dampen your spirit or make you feel sad, but people die every day, and that is the fact of life. And I feel like someone like me, when I hear that a loved one, a friend, a family member, or a colleague, or like someone passed on, and I have to get in touch with their immediate family or their friends or whoever to console them, I usually find that I have no word of consolation for these people. I call them and I just don't know what to say to make them feel like this is not the end of the world. And that is not. While growing up, I felt like I have experienced my fair share of losing a loved one, just because I lost some cousins, uncles, aunts, or some family friends, like people you have a personal relationship with while growing up. Like, you know them, you've seen them, you played with them, you know them, like you really do have relationship with these people, and then you hear the news that they are no more. You feel the pain, like, so I'm not going to see this person anymore. You have goosebumps and you reflect about the memories you shared with them and cry. I know that is what I do. I cry genuinely, like I really feel their absence and I mourn them. And I felt like I know what it meant to lose a loved one. But the truth is that I discovered grieving, mourning, has different stages. I had no idea about that until, well, maybe I knew about that, but I didn't really know until I lost my dad in 2012. That was when I knew that whatever I was feeling for those other people that I knew that passed, whatever feeling that I had, whatever grief, goosebump, and tears that I shared, the morning that I felt I went through, it was nothing compared to what I felt when I lost my dad. Because there are no words. Exactly my point when I say that when I call people that have lost people close to them, I do not know what to say to them, because I know there are people that are good with consoling mourners. Personally, it's difficult for me, because by the time I got to that particular point of grief in my life, there was nothing anybody was saying that could make sense to me. not the questions. And people are fond of doing this. If you do this, please stop. If you call a mourner, stop asking, was he sick? What happened to him? Was he doing this? An accident, you start asking, is he the one driving? Was he drunk? You know, these kind of questions. These are not the things you ask someone that just received a bad news that is seriously mourning. Maybe over time, over in a discussion, you can find out the information that you feel you needed to know. But when you call them at that point, it's just nothing makes sense to the person you're talking to. And asking the person, was he sick, what happened, and all that. I learned the hard way, of course, because a lot of people were calling and they were asking this question. And this person that is talking to you will know that you're passing through a hard time, or they may know that you're passing through a hard time, but they don't know how many times those questions have been thrown at you, and the courage it takes you every single time to bring out a voice from your throat and actually give a reply that is not crying. So they will not understand what it's taking from you. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense, because what I'm talking about is based on personal experience for me, like how I felt and how I reacted with the news. During that period of time, like, my dad passed on a Wednesday, and I was supposed to have a surgical operation on a Thursday. So, of course, you know that operation was not going to happen at that particular point. But I've paid for it and done every preliminary test that needed to be done before the surgery. So, definitely, after a week, I had to go back to get it done. At that table, I was lying down and I was praying to actually see my father. I thought of dying. Like, this has never happened to me in my life. I've never lost someone and I felt like I want to go with them. I thought of dying. The only thing that consoled me was seeing the strength in my mom. I've always seen my mom as a very strong woman. She has 6 children and she creates time for every single one of them individually. She creates time for us as a group. She has time for herself as an individual, developing herself, learning new skills, training herself in school, getting her academics on point, and still having time for her husband and running her family. My mom is one of the most hardworking woman I know. I'm not even just saying that because she's my mother. I've always, when I was younger, say that I am a lazy person, and if I can be just half of the woman my mother is, that I'm made for life. I'm serious about it. I still think that way even till now. So looking at her and seeing how she allowed herself to be emotional, yet she was still strong enough to still guide us at that critical moment. She was still able to let herself function enough to not allow the family to fall or to, I don't know, be broken. Like, I saw a lot of strength. Like, I've always thought she was strong, but at that point, I saw her as a warrior, as a superwoman, like someone that can do the undoable. I was seeing family members putting some pressures on her, making some decisions that were not their place to make, taking advantage of the fact that she was vulnerable at that point and doing things like, I was angry on her behalf, but the way she was handling the whole situation with grace, comporting herself, and of course, when they are home in their different houses, they don't know what she goes through when she's by herself with her immediate family. So I saw that strength in her and I admired it so much, and it made me, if not for anything, want to live for her. I don't know if what I'm saying made any sense, but that really helped my mood a lot, and that really boosted my morale. How do you deal with the loss of a loved one? First of all, I want to say there is no particular guideline. If you're here to see 1, 2, 3, 4 or guideline or list of how to deal with a loved one, I do not have any particular guideline. I do not have any particular list to give. I am still very much mourning my father even after years of his departing. I have still not gotten used to it. It doesn't get better with time. The thing is, over the years, I have found ways of dealing. There are different ways for me to deal, and it helps when you have amazing memories with this person, because I know memories with my father helped me a lot to process and go through a lot of things in life. But I will share with you some of the things that helped me to deal with the situation. First thing that helped me was knowing that he would want better for me. Definitely, I don't think there is a loved one that would want to pass on and then pray for his loved ones or her loved ones to join them. Knowing that he would want better for me helped my mind and my frame of emotional state. Knowing that if not for anything, for my immediate family, I have to be strong and to go through this with them, like tapping energy from my family members. Like I said, my mother is very good or strong source of strength for me during that period. So yeah, tapping energy from immediate family members or other people that you know that are going through whatever it is that you were going through helped. And then the memories you have, relishing them, thinking back at the good times or even the silly times, it helped me. Those are one of the things that helped me. And it did not get better. I just found ways of dealing. There are so many things that will trigger you over a period of time. It's okay to cry, to laugh, whatever way you process your emotion, it is completely okay. Things like good days can trigger you when you have very amazing days and you know that things like this will make them proud of you. When you have bad days and you know that things like this would have been better if they were around to help, or just when nothing is happening and you just miss them and wish that they were around to just be with you. So yeah, it's difficult dealing with the loss of a loved one, and nobody should tell anybody how to deal with it. But as long as you're willing to work on yourself and get better, I believe that anybody that is dealing with this is going to come out better and stronger. At least that is what is happening for me. Remember when I started this video, I said that this is from a personal point of view. And with that, I want to come to the end of this video. I do not want to sit down here and ramble a lot or dampen you guys' spirits a lot, but I felt like this information can help a person or two. Hence, I'm sitting down here and I'm talking about it. If you like the content of this video, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. It's by the left of your screen. If you've not subscribed already, please hit that red subscribe button by the right of your screen and the notification bell beside it so that you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you very much for clicking to watch. I'll see you in my next one.